And now, back to the game.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of Absegami Millville girls basketball. On the agenda first, we have the Absegami head coach, Robert Lasco, with us. So far, one game in the book. Coach, how did that first game go for you?
We had a tough game at Wildwood Catholic. We fought them tough. It was close at half. We down about 10 points in the fourth. We tried to press them. They pulled away from us. But it was a good character game for us. Playing at Wildwood Catholic, your first game, is not always an easy task. So we're looking forward to getting another game in here and trying to get the first W.
Okay, now your player, Reese Downey, is it? She led the way for you?
Yeah, Reese is our go-to player. She's a senior. She's probably going to break the record for most points in the school this year. She's probably going to break the record for most threes in the Cal. That's coming up soon. So I would assume you're going to see a lot of her tonight.
Okay, other players that we could focus on for this game?
Yeah, we have a nice point guard, Lily Ortiz, who's a senior, and we got a nice freshman, Emma Grimley, who can shoot from the outside, and we have a sophomore who's 6 foot, Megan Johansson, who's going to really help. So there's some players to watch out for.
And what do you expect out of Millville today?
It looks like they have a young, athletic group of kids. We want to obviously not let them run. We're going to try to put them in some tight spots and make them make some tight decisions, and then we're going to try to make them pay in the half court.
Now, of course, today being Coaches for Cancer versus Cancer Day, Greg Goodwin, of course, a legend here in Millville as well as Absegami. Can you tell us about your thoughts about Greg Goodwin?
Yeah, I mean, Greg is just an absolute legend. I mean, even before I was coaching high school, I was coaching grade school, and all I heard about were these dynasties that he ran at Absegami. And people might not remember this, but he's won 2 back-to-back Group 4 state titles, which for South Jersey is just unheard of. So, I mean, a true legend of the game. But what's funny is when I first started, I talked to him, and he's just a regular guy. He never thought he was a real arrogant person or anything, or thought he was better than you. He made you feel like you were the same, and he always had nice little advice to give. So I have a warm spot in my heart for him, and I know he's big with the kids in our school, and just, I mean, generations of kids. I mean, it's just really amazing, and it's sad to see such a great person go too soon.
I think the thing I remember about Greg Goodwin when he was here, just a great spirit about him.
Yes, always had a smile, always would crack a joke. And it didn't matter who was around them. They always seemed to be smiling. Never had an upset person at them for the win.
Coach Lasco, good luck today, and we'll see how it all pans out.
I appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much. That's Coach Robert Lasco. We'll be back in just a moment. Well, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to a special doubleheader action here at the Thunderdome. Millville versus Absegami. The girls are in the opening game, and then the boys will follow immediately after that. Fred Melendez along with Ariel Melendez. And Ariel, we have a very special event happening today. How about if we discuss that a little bit?
Yeah, it's going to end up being a pregame ceremony before the boys' game takes on. But Coach Greg Goodwin, who unfortunately passed away from cancer earlier this year, was the head coach for the boys and girls team at Absegami. He was also here at Millville, won a couple of girls state championships with this Absegami group, 2005 and 2006. So he will be honored. Before the boys game, they'll go ahead and take care of that. But still a nice honor for the girls to be here, to also be facing Absegami. And I believe the shirts the girls are wearing are in honor of Coach Goodwin, but we'll talk a little bit more about that after our national anthem.
The Absegami shirts that you see there are special in regards to Greg Goodwin. The shirts say all in, and that is his jersey number. Greg Goodwin's jersey number when he played at Millville High School, number 55. We'll explain the all in just a moment, but right now it's time for the starting lineups. So once again, the starting five for Absegami. The Braves will go with Reese Downey, who's going to hopefully set some records along the way. Here we'll tell her about that. Of course, we heard Coach talk about it. Reese Downey, number 20. Lily Ortiz, number 3. Number 4, Claire Fitzgerald. Number 14, Megan Johansson. And number 2, Emma Grinley.
And right now we'll see the Millville Thunderbolts announced. When I spoke with Coach Laos, you'll hear a little bit from about that a little bit later on. It's a very young Millville group. They lost 4 starters, a couple graduations. So it's a group that's got a lot of freshmen on it and a lot of young players that Coach Laos is, hoping are going to be able to step up throughout the season. Seen a little bit of that, so we'll kind of get into their starting lineup in just a moment as they finish announcing.
So the starting five, as we have it for Millville: number 24, Naomi Burkhart; number 4, Angelia Cephas; number 20, Afreya Robinson; number 11 is Jaylyn Jones; and number 3 is Brianni Edwards. So we'll see how those 5 combine to try to lift Millville to victory today.
Yeah, and you hear those last 2 names sound a little bit familiar. They are the two returning players on this Millville roster, so they have a little bit of the kind of seniority here in what they can do. But that first name mentioned, Naomi Burkhart, she's a freshman and is one of the players that Coach Laos says they do ask a lot from her as a freshman on this varsity team. So we'll look to her as maybe one of the top players in this game.
Absegami will come away with the opening tap and set their offense in gear. Dribbling along the right side and coming back out of it is Lily Ortiz. She is the point guard that's going to try to create some offense for the squad. Nice pass down low, block shot. It goes out of bounds. The block by number 11, Jaylyn Jones. Absegami possession. Downey pulls the ball back out. She is poised to set the record, the South Jersey record for threes in a career. So we'll see her shoot a few threes somewhere along the line, like right here. Off the back rim, no good. Good rebound underneath. And they get another ball. They call a foul. Look, they got a lot of the block shot on that, but the foul is called. Foul is called on Brianni Edwards. First shot is short. At the line is Megan Johnson. Powers through the second shot. So the first point of the game comes from the charity stripe. 1-0 Absegami.
And our rare 1-0 lead. You don't really see that in basketball too much.
Trying to drive, pass is blocked and taken away. The other way comes Downey. Downey trying to go coast to coast, and she does so.
Yeah, it was a nice read by Downey to cut off that pass and take it down to the hoop all by herself.
Downey had 22 points in their season opening loss at Wildwood Catholic. Shot is on the ground. The rebound is going to be a jump ball, and the possession arrow will favor the Thunderbolts.
Yeah, it was a nice job under the basket to come away, at least with partial possession, was Burkhart to allow her team to get that jump ball.
So Millville still with possession, trying to get their first points of the game. Scoping the outside is Edwards. Passed into the middle, has it blocked and taken by Reese Downey, a name you're going to hear a lot of, so get used to that number 20 doing some things for the Braves. Almost a travel there, shot, and there's that three-point touch that we talked about.
Yeah.
Downey has 5 points in the game now.
Yeah, I happened to be watching Absegami during warm-ups, and they were hitting threes with ease. So I think that's going to end up being a factor today.
I like that, threes with ease. That was very clever of you.
I try sometimes.
Fred Melendez along with Ariel Melendez. It's 6-0 Absegami as they're getting off to a great start. Good pass to the post. Shot hits the bottom of the rim. Edwards got the rebound but has it taken away. Downey sends it deep. Somehow that ball got through.
I can't tell you how.
I don't know either, but here's another three by Downey. Splash.
Yeah, and in all that chaos, Downey's left wide open, and you see why that's a problem.
9-0 to start the game for Absegami. 5:35 left in the opening quarter. Nice pass to Edwards. There's a shot, and that one skims off the rim. Rebound is off of Millville, so it'll be Absegami ball. Our referees today is Rob Moskowitz, Travis Amstutz, and Yannick Munn. Those are the three men working the game and making the calls for this game. Ball is stolen. Pass is going to go out of bounds again. No rhythm right now for the Millville offense.
No, they're very much out of sync and really haven't been able to find anything. Yeah, that's a nice steal, though, from Edwards, kind of on that home run pass.
Yeah, a little ill-advised home run pass, if you ask me,
so
but nonetheless.
We'll see if that mistake allows them to get on the board first.
It should be Millville ball.
Yep, they are going to keep it with Millville.
So the Thunderbolts still looking for their first points.
Yeah, see if they can just find a way to maybe slow it down a little bit. They're kind of going a little fast, I think, keeping them off guard.
Pulowski's shot is short. And again, a one and done for the Thunderbolt offense. Driving and scoring. That again is Reese Downey. She now has 10 points in just over half a quarter.
Not a bad day.
Not a bad day at all, and the Braves are off to a rollicking start here, 11-0. So Coach Labas looking to get her team a little bit back in rhythm, as the offense has not really gotten things started up. Taking their first time out of the game. So the Braves in good command so far, 11-0. The only foul of the game belonging to Millville. Bringing it across the timeline is Angelia Cephas. Ball is battered for and taken away. Downey passes left side. There's a three-pointer, skims off the rim. Rebound taken by Millville. Good job by Robinson to secure that board. She gets the pass, it's too high.
A little apologies, having a little bit of difficulties on the scoreboard right now, so we're going to go ahead and try and get that fixed. It is 11-0 Absegami with 4:20 and counting.
It's been all Braves so far. Actually, it's been all Reese Downey.
I was going to say, yeah.
Oh, good block of the play. Nice steal by Brianni Edwards. Let's see if that sparks a basket at the other end for the Thunderbolts. Dribbling across, Cephas, dishing, and the ball is lost. And it always seems to wind up with the star player, doesn't it? Downey, lead pass, and the shot goes in. Shot by Lily Ortiz. Her first points, and it's now 13-0. Tight defense being supplied by the Braves. Nice pass to the post. trying to break through, and we're going to jump ball.
Downey kind of like had that in her grasp already as if it was hers, and I don't know if you can see the look on her face. She's like, I have it. What are you doing?
How dare you?
Like, yeah, it was pretty much a how dare you try to grab this from me.
Well, the possession arrow favored the Braves anyway. They get it quickly up court. Claire Fitzgerald, as they work the perimeter now, that's Lily Ortiz at the point guard spot. Downey looking around, now pulls it out. They swing it over to Ortiz. Being very deliberate with this possession. Into the middle. Downey tees it up. She's going to be short on this one, but the ball comes right back to Ortiz. Another three-pointer. That one skims off the rim, and a demonstrative rebound by Brianna Edwards. And I think we have an Absegami foul as a result. They're not posting the numbers of the fouls, so I don't know who that was on. Number 14, all right? My correction. See, they heard me, and they posted it. I have no influence on that, trust me.
I was going to, yeah.
The foul was on Megan Johnson, her first, team's first.
Yeah,
Edwards pops and cannot get the kind roll.
Millville's got to find some kind of anything to get it going. Absegami on a 13-0 run here. Though, again, we said it's pretty much a Reese Downey run.
Yeah. This will be 3 if it goes. It skims off the back rim, and again, Absegami pouncing on the defensive rebound, but they lose the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, I mean, again, you'll hear from Coach LaBosse, I believe at halftime when I spoke to her a little bit earlier, that just like the boys, it's a young team. It's a young, inexperienced team trying to clean up their mistakes, and you can tell early on as surprise, surprise, it's Downey with the steal.
Yeah, she got the steal. That might be a charge, and it is. So Reese Downey picks up her first personal.
It's probably one of the only mistakes we've seen from Downey, and that's just her going hard to the basket.
Not only does she shoot well, she plays some strong defense. She's really doing a job on getting the steals for Absegami, and there's another one. Reese Downey going to go coast to coast with it, lays it up and in, and gets the basket and the foul. So it'll be a three-point play possibility. The foul is on Jalen Jones for Millville.
Man, Millville's had absolutely no answer for Reese Downey so far.
Well, usually she gets her threes from way downtown. This time a three-point play, basket, and free throw.
Yeah, you like them a little bit easier.
13 first quarter points for Reese Downey. The 2-minute mark. Nice pass to the post. Good move inside. And the ball is lost. Is it knocked out of bounds? It appears to be. So Millville will still have possession. Still looking for their first points. Ball is inbounded, and now it's on the floor, taken by Absegami. Nice little loop feed. Ortiz with the basketball, swings it to Downey in the left corner. Downey, nice dish pass and basket.
Doesn't get any prettier than that. Downey saw the lane and she took it.
Susie Pulowski taking that feed from Downey and depositing it in. 18-0, Absegami.
Yeah, Millville just needs to get anything to go in the basket.
Somehow that got through, and Pulowski makes the shot. No, I'm sorry, Burkhart. I got the wrong team on that, my bad. So Naomi Burkhart gets Millville on the scoreboard. They leave her alone, and that's what's going to happen. Actually, that's number 2. Emma Grimsley with the three-pointer. I saw the 2, but there's no 0 next to the 2.
We've just come to the assumption.
That's a good save. Again, look at the strong defense Gannon
Oh, my God.
This time a reach in.
Oh, that was a wicked pass right almost to the face of Robinson. So a good job to be able to handle that one and ends up drawing the foul. Oh, there was a lot of body contact. There was a lot of throwing of the ball, and somehow Millville keeps it.
Burkhart will inbound it. Gets the return feed. Naomi Burkhart keeping it outside for the moment. Goes left side.
Yeah, she's had someone open on the right side, but...
Oh, another steal, and I think she got
Yeah, she
hit
might
in
have
the face.
taken, yeah.
Yep. That's going to take a little bit to recover. Nothing like seeing stars.
No, yeah, that's going to make you breathe a little bit. Looks like it might have been a poke in the eye.
Yeah, that's not easy to deal with right away. Absegami in possession as we hit the 25-second mark of the quarter. Reese Downey on the dribble. Gets a nice screen. I would think they're going to set up for a last shot, but that pass goes errant, trying to find Emma Grimley. And Millville likely to get a last shot here.
Yeah, if they can just set up a play and end this quarter, at least feeling a little bit better.
Burkhart coming up short. Rebound is battled for. We're going to get a jump ball with 2 seconds left, and it favors Millville, so they still have a chance to get a shot off.
Yeah, they're gonna have to set up something quick here out of the inbound. Yeah, it wasn't gonna be on that.
Good defense by Claire Fitzgerald to keep that from happening.
Actually, still 1 second left. I don't know if it's enough time to set up a shot.
Somebody's got to get open, and they're not going to get a shot off that.
Yeah, I don't know that they realized they only had 1 second.
So a very, very good first quarter for the Absegami Braves. As the Millville cheerleaders take the floor, we'll watch their routine and then take a break right after that. You actually had the score right. It is 21-2 based on my... All right, so we're back here for the second quarter. Millville hoping for better things in this quarter.
Yeah, that first quarter was pretty much the Reese Downey show, which you mentioned is not a shock with what Downey has been able to do for Absegami. But Millville's got to find a way to get back into this. It's going to take a lot of defense, a lot of offense, but they've got plenty of time if they're able to do so.
Downey had 13 of the 21 points scored by Absegami in that quarter, and now we get another jump ball. One thing you have to say, these ladies are attacking the basketball.
Yeah, there's definitely been a lot of good defense on both sides, a lot of fighting for the ball. We're seeing a little bit of physical contact as well. Both teams definitely hungry in this one. And yeah, the scoreboard here reads 20-2. We have 21, so we'll kind of keep an eye on that one.
Well, a lot of fighting for the ball, and it's going to wind up in Millville's possession. Although I have a feeling Susie Pulowski begs to differ for Absegami. Sometimes the players do know better. It looked like it did go off Millville, but the Thunderbolts have it. They swing it around. Driving and not getting anywhere to go. A lot of body contact.
Yeah, they're letting them play a little bit.
Driving through. Did that go through?
No.
It missed? Okay.
Yeah.
Hard to tell sometimes.
Yeah, our angle's a little like to the side of the basket. But it does draw the foul. That's Casper. Or sorry, that's number 4. That's Cephas.
Yeah, Cephas is at the line. Angeline.
Yeah, the hair made it seem like a 1. That's my bad.
You know, I don't know if they're going to check the scorebook at the quarter, at the halftime.
Yeah, we'll have to
should be
get.
21.
Yeah, we'll get some confirmation of that a little bit later on.
2 foul shots missed. Millville had another chance to shoot there. Cephas had a shot, but to no avail.
Well, almost a steal there by Edwards.
Reese Downey with the dribble going up against number 3, Brianni Edwards. Nice pass, nice shot. Off the glass and in. Susie Pulowski with the basket. Over a minute played in this quarter. Swinging around and looking for shooting space. Did she kick the ball out of bounds? Yes, she did. Boy, Absegami's defense is just creating all sorts of havoc for Millville's attack.
And you can kind of see the frustration on Millville's face right now as really nothing is going right for them.
Absegami getting it into the front court. A lot of contact.
Well, they let it go.
They let it go, and Millville winds up with it.
And she is a little slow to get up, too. So
There's a shot that does decide to go in.
And they like the reaction from the cheerleaders, too, on that one, trying to pump this Millville team up.
Amaya Smith with the basket. Passes to Ortiz.
Yeah, that was Johansson who had taken the contact. She was a little slow as we have a whistle and a turnover here.
3-second violation by Absegami.
Yeah, but it was Johansson who was on the ground. She was a little bit slow to get up, but looks like she's kind of just still shaking it off a bit, but good to see that she's able to remain in the game.
Yeah, she was the one that was involved in that contact that knocked her down. And the pass is away, so Millville losing possession.
And we're definitely seeing that maybe lack of chemistry and inexperience that we talked a lot about the boys in that first game that we did, and almost coming away Cephas.
Yeah.
So, you know, for someone of her small stature, not afraid to get in there.
She almost came away with a steal, lining it up a little too strong, but there's that good putback ability. Susie Pulowski now has 6 points for the Braves.
And she did that fighting through a little bit of contact.
Downey steals.
Yeah, Downey didn't have a ton of room on that sideline, but I guess it goes off of Millville.
Yep,
I wonder if Downey threw it against one of the Millville players because she was the one who had possession.
So bringing it into the front court once again is Reese Downey. She has a lane if she wanted. She dishes to the left.
Yeah, not in too much of a hurry right now with a 24-4 lead.
Yeah, Grimley hands it off to Downey. 5 minutes straight up here in the first half.
And again, Downey just not at all in any hurry.
She takes a really long three. That one rims out. And the ball is
gotta
knocked
be
out of
saved by
bounds,
Edwards.
and I think it's stay going.
Yep,
Yeah.
Edwards knew it.
It's going to stay with Absegami.
Edwards knew it because you could see her running after it. It went off the tip of her fingers, and she just wasn't able to catch up to it.
Grimley inbounds it to Downey, and she comes across the line. Keeping an eye on her is Brianni Edwards. Downey stops, pops, and no good.
Ooh, I know that looked like it was going to go in.
Rebounded by number 24 for Millville, Naomi Burkhart. Now we have a fast break opportunity. You know it's going to go in with Downey.
And she draws the foul as well. Just kind of a slow pass that Downey was able to cut off. And yeah, when you see her charging down the court 9 times out of 10, it's going to go in.
It's a good sign for the Braves when she's on the fast break. Looking to make her second three-point play of the game, and she does. 16 points in the game for Reese Downey. Naomi Burkhart with the dribble for Millville. Stopping, popping, and a little too hard off the glass. Reese Downey doing it all. She's even collecting defensive rebounds. Hard pass, a little too hard on the shot. And the ball comes the other way in the hands of Jalen Jones. Burkhart She travels.
Now when it's not going right for you, it's not going right.
27-4 the score.
Yeah, an unforced error there from Millville.
Reese Downey with the dribble, hands off to Lily Ortiz. It'll be a three-pointer if it goes. Rims out. Rebound is knocked out. They're going to give it to Millville. I guess Megan Johansson was the last one to touch it.
And Downey's ability to get open is pretty remarkable. She was covered by Edwards, manages to get out through the screen, and nearly adds another three-pointer.
This will be three if it goes, but it's short. The ball winds up in Downey's hand. She leads Ortiz, and Ortiz, nice layup off the glass.
And yeah, that sounds about right as the whistle blows as Coach Labas will take her second timeout.
3:06 showing on the clock right now. The scoreboard says 29. We'll have to check at halftime because I think it's 30. We'll take a quick break and be right back.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
It's Thunderbolt basketball on Quinn Broadcasting. Join us now as the Millville Thunderbolts take on their next opponent. And now, here's your commentators for today's game.
Back at the Thunderdome, Coaches versus Cancer Special Edition. Honoring the late Greg Goodwin, who had quite a career, especially at Absegami High School with the girls basketball program, a couple state championships to his credit, and quite a career that we'll talk about later on. Alley-ooping. This will be a two-pointer, I believe, but does not go, and Ortiz winds up the rebound. They dish it out. Downey dishes it out to Ortiz.
And Downey setting herself up with a little bit of a mismatch on Cephas. See if she ends up taking advantage of it.
Again, a very long-range three, skips off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Renasia Casper. She looks to go the distance, but she's cut off. Nice pass, shot is way up off the sky, and rebounded by Edwards, looking to turn and shoot, and she gets a kind roll off the rim. First basket of the game for Brianni Edwards. 29-6 the score. Oh, nice dribble, nice drive, nice basket. That is what you call a triple nice. Reese Downey. She did everything well on that play.
Yeah, that was a nice move to create some separation. As that shot doesn't go, another one doesn't.
And
yeah, they're under the basket. It's a tough location for us to see, so we rely on that nice camera work there. You see one of our camera people down there getting us the nice under the basket shot.
So they put the ball in the hands of Downey. Spin move. She's looking to pass. Shot is up. It's going to be right through for three. Susie Pulowski from downtown. She now has 9. Spin move. Pass to the left side. They let that one go. There was some contact there. Jalen Jones gets the basket.
And that was a nice little floater. And I remember her from last season, nothing but business. When she makes the shot, there's no celebration. I mean, it's also 34-8, but.
Angelia Cephas collects the rebound off that Downey miss. Final 45 seconds now ticking off the clock. Millville circling, stopping and popping. That one's short.
That fakes
Good
me.
rebound underneath.
That's Brianni Edwards.
Final 30. And Absegami looking like they're in cruise control to get one shot here.
Yeah, they have no reason to hurry this.
Well, of course, when
That
you
would have been nice by
you have
Downey.
Downey, you're going to take shots. Millville with a chance to get a shot off. Move to the lane, doesn't go. Pulling out and putting it up. That doesn't go. Some tough shooting luck for Millville, but that was great hustle. Great hustle right there.
It's gonna be a jump ball, but it faces Absegami, so they're just gonna inbound it real quick, and we'll get to the half here.
Yeah, I like the effort there by Angelia Cephas, though.
Oh, well, they're gonna try and get a shot.
I held
would
my
not have
breath
been
because
shocked.
of the shooter.
I would not have been shocked if that had gone in.
So Millville cheerleaders will do their thing right here at the halftime break. Our score, 34-10. Absegami in front.
Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is your hometown team for banking. We offer banking which is small town focused and customer based. We know you and we are for you. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is a nonprofit and federally insured. Solid as a Thunderbolt airplane, we are your team. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, 1601 Cedar Street.
Hi, I'm Bob Millard, President of Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union. Come see us and experience banking as it used to be.
Christmas time. A time for Santa. For gifts. Candy and gingerbread houses and Christmas trees. Lights, decorations, and festive moods. But if it was just those things, Christmas would be an empty holiday. Christmas is about the birthday of the Christ child, Jesus. This Christmas, why not come and find the true meaning of the season? New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
Many people treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great health care for everyone.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at Mintz Insurance.
Good evening and welcome into the first half of our doubleheader here on Quinn Broadcasting, as the Millville girls will kick us off with a matchup against Absegami. Ariel Melendez here. Pleasure to be joined. Our first game of the season for you guys. You guys have obviously played a couple, but a pleasure to have Coach Stephanie Laos here. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
We talked a little bit before the open about just kind of what your roster is looking like right now. We won't kind of go into the girls that you've lost, but you guys have lost 4 of your starters, so a little bit of a new group coming in. Just what have your early kind of thoughts been about this group so far in 2 games?
Yeah, we have 2 returners who got a lot of quality varsity time last year, so we're pretty young with the experience, but they've stepped up in some of the roles that we've been asking, and we're just looking to keep gaining that experience, and we have a lot of freshmen off our bench who hopefully will help us throughout the season with our depth.
And it was obviously a tough first game, you guys. Kind of on both sides, it was a tough game for both sides. You guys scored 20 points. You have a much better outing last time. Of course, obviously unable to get the win. But do you like the progression you saw from those first two games?
Yeah, I mean, I think we have a lot of stuff to work on, and those games kind of helped us kind of see those things. It's just like little stuff, you know, turning the ball over and just making sure our shots hit, and just repetition and repetition at practice, I think, is going to help us to kind of get where we want to get this season.
And you said you guys have two kind of returners on the varsity side, but talk about some of the young girls and some of the players that maybe we don't know a little bit about and what we could see from them tonight.
So we have a couple freshmen who get some time for us. We have a sophomore and a junior starting, and a freshman also starting. So we're young in that aspect, but one of the freshmen who starts for us, Naomi Burkhart, she has been stepping up and takes care of the ball a lot for us. She does some of our ball handling when Jay's not bringing the ball up. So we do kind of ask a lot for her, but as far as her and the other freshmen and the younger girls, they're kind of doing exactly what we want for them, and just keep building those skills.
And you're kind of still a little bit young as a coach of the basketball team. Your third season right now. You added softball to the list now.
Yeah.
So what's it been like just for you? I know they're different seasons, but a coach's work never stops. So what's it kind of been like juggling both of those teams?
I mean, it's different than what I'm used to. I was the assistant coach for several years, so kind of stepping into that head coach role, you know, basketball, watching a lot of film during the off time as far as like when we're not practicing games, and kind of taking notes and scouting. And it's not something I've necessarily did a whole bunch as an assistant. I mean, I did it here and there, but now as a head coach, it's kind of a lot more. So a lot more sports watching and kind of prepping on my end.
And lastly, obviously, the boys are going to have the ceremony. They'll also be facing Absegami for Coach Greg Goodwin. But what's it like for you guys? Coach Goodwin obviously coached the girls' Absegami team. He was here at Millville. What's it like for you to just even have a small part in those festivities tonight?
You know, it's always nice to honor somebody who has done so much for not even just one program, but just the sport in general. You like to see local teams succeed and see other players go off and do great things, and he was a part in helping girls be successful and coaching them, a lot of girls, to the higher level, you know, putting them through to like college and those kinds of things. So it's nice to kind of honor somebody in that way.
Well, thank you, Coach Laos. Pleasure speaking with you today, and hopefully many more times throughout the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Again, that's Coach Stephanie Laos. I'm Ariel Melendez. The first half of our doubleheader just around the corner as the Millville girls will welcome in the Absegami Braves, looking for their first win of the season. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is your hometown team for banking. We offer banking which is small town focused and customer based. We know you and we are for you. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is a nonprofit and federally insured. Solid as a Thunderbolt airplane, we are your team. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, 1601 Cedar Street.
Hi, I'm Bob Millard, President of Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union. Come see us and experience banking as it used to be.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to, there is really a God. We try to find Him in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places, and through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find Him. That's by personal experience with Him. Come visit us this Sunday. We can introduce you to Him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
Many people treat their health like a game. With the Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Our mental health services focus on the emotions and behaviors that affect your overall well-being and features psychiatric, counseling, and addiction services, including our exclusive Fresh Start program, designed to help combat the opioid epidemic in our communities, plus all the other specialties you expect from Complete Care. Level up your health with us. The Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great healthcare for everyone.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is your hometown team for banking. We offer banking which is small town focused and customer based. We know you and we are for you. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is a non-profit and federally insured. Solid as a Thunderbolt airplane, we are your team. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, 1601 Cedar Street.
Hi, I'm Bob Millard, President of Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union. Come see us and experience banking as it used to be.
Christmas time. A time for Santa. For gifts, candy and gingerbread houses, and Christmas trees. Lights, decorations, and festive moods. But if it was just those things, Christmas would be an empty holiday. Christmas is about the birthday of the Christ child, Jesus. This Christmas, why not come and find the true meaning of the season? New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
And now, back to the game.
Back here at the Thunderdome, the start of a doubleheader between Absegami and Millville. The leading scorers, as you see right there, Reese Downey, pretty much as advertised, the leading scorer with 18 points in this game, 13 of which came in the first quarter. Susie Pawlowski with 9 points. Lily Ortiz has 4, Emma Grimley 1, and Megan Johansson has the other point for Absegami. On the other side, Brianna Edwards leading the way from Millville, 4 points, and 2 points apiece for Naomi Burkhart, Jalen Jones, and Kamaya Smith for the 10 total points that Millville scored. Meanwhile, rattling in and out a three-point opportunity. Quick up for Millville. Burkhart trying to go coast to coast, and she does. Naomi Burkhart gets Millville on the board first here in the third quarter. It's 34-12.
And we did get a little bit of confirmation at the half. It turns out one of the shots that we thought was a 3 was actually a 2, so the score is correct.
And there's a splash down for 3. Now, they put the hands up, so that is definitely a 3 for Emma Grimley. I thought she had one earlier, but that was definitely.
Well, now she heard that you thought she had one, so she had to get it for you.
Had to prove that she could do it, yeah.
Yeah.
Good save along the right sideline, and now we get a timeout just to make sure that that double team didn't create a 5-second violation for Millville. Cheerleaders very much involved with this one, as they always are here at Millville.
Yeah, they're definitely trying to provide some energy to this Millville squad, and you can kind of tell every time that Millville is able to, get something positive going, get a basket, that the cheerleaders are very sure to show their appreciation and see if maybe they can bring some energy to the Millville squad.
So the timeout is over. Millville will still have possession. Just 1 minute into this third quarter, Absegami dominating 37-12. Open shot. I'm not sure if she was not fouled there. She looked like her hand was hit.
Well, they're definitely letting a little bit go, and you almost kind of like to see that, especially because it's been pretty consistent on both sides, that they're letting them be a little physical with each other.
Downey spitting into the middle, looking for Ortiz, but that one's going to go out of bounds. So Millville will take over on a turnover. Ball will be inbounded by Burkhart. Looking to drive, cut off at the lane, still finds a way to turn around, but she ran into a tree trying to get a shot off. And Absegami comes back the other way. Downey, good pass inside to the lane. Back out to Downey. She tries the three, off the rim. Hustle for the rebound, taken by Absegami, but again.
Nice save by Brianna Edwards there to catch it.
Well, she didn't get an assist, though, because the basket missed. Millville gets it back, shot short, out of bounds, and it's going to go to Absegami. Some good efforts there by Millville to try to get on the scoreboard here, but they just don't go. Brianna Edwards trying to get that shot to go through, but it does not. Absegami in possession. Long lead pass for the Braves, comes back out, and that one goes off the foot of the, they say it's going to go Millville's way.
Downey is not pleased.
She's incredulous.
Yeah.
I think the word is incredulous.
Well, I was going a little bit lighter of a word there. She kind of did put the hands out like, excuse me?
Yeah.
And then calmly walked away, which is why I went a little lighter on it. But, yeah, she wasn't
was not happy.
Wasn't agreeing because she called that it was their ball, and the refs did too originally.
All right, so Millville in possession. Casper hands off to Burkhart. Ball's now in the hands of Jalen Jones. Down under, good pass, but a little too strong, I guess, and unexpected, so it's out of bounds.
Yeah, that was Smith, who was emphatically calling for the ball. Wasn't able to get it, but her pass just unable to connect.
Absegami not afraid to try these long-range passes, but they've been successful for the most part. As Lily Ortiz looks over the surroundings. Ortiz sees a lane, sends it over to Downey.
Pretty sure she didn't even look at Downey when she passed that one.
That one's all air ball.
Yeah, Millville's smart, realizing that they didn't have to touch that one. Yeah, but those home run passes have been working, as you mentioned, for Absegami, because Millville's almost letting them have it. As Jalen Jones wanted to pass the ball to Edwards, but Edwards was a little busy tying the shoe, so.
Oh, some bump. Yeah, that's a foul. Claire Fitzgerald.
Yeah, and you can even hear Coach Lasco saying, let the ball get there first before you make the contact. Sometimes you try to time that just right, and that one just a little bit too early.
Millville still in possession as Burkhart spins, looks to shoot, has it blocked. And there's Downey again, doing what she does, finding the ball.
You can see why this team runs through Downey and just what she's been able to do in all facets. And there's another example right there, as they don't get much easier than a little walk to the basket.
Ball is tipped. Ortiz tips it. It's battled for, and she got it through the legs. Look at Ortiz continue to battle, but she's going to be whistled. Or do we have a foul call? Yes, we do.
And they're calling it on Ortiz, I believe.
Yes, they are.
They put up number 3, and Coach Lasco, we'll go incredulous for him because he was a little more emphatic about his displeasure with the call.
Well, there was a lot of contact there, but nothing that looked like a foul right away.
Well, we had the ball brought in, but they whistle it down for a substitution for Absegami.
Yep, Pulowski's back in the game for the Braves. Susie Pulowski, number 24. Meanwhile, the other 24 now with the basketball, Naomi Burkhart. Left side pass.
Well, she tried to thread the needle to Burkhart and wasn't a very smart idea because Burkhart was double teamed.
And Megan Johansson wound up with it, and the possession arrow favors her team. So the Braves still have the ball. Again, another long-range pass.
Yeah, Millville's not really doing anything to fight it, so Absegami's going to keep doing it.
Downey with the dribble. Keep in mind, she could drive at any point. She's shown that. She could also do that.
Yeah, that one, you could kind of tell that was going to be a little short out of her hands. And what a steal. It ends up being a turnover.
Oh, good block. I believe number 35 got a tip on that. Smith blocked it, but look at this battle for the ball, and it's going to wind up with Absegami. Now that foul should happen before the shot. I don't think she was driving to the basket yet.
Oh,
they are going to give her 2 shots.
there was a lot of chaos, we'll call it.
That's what it is.
Going on. There's been a lot of that today. As both teams, despite the disparity in scoring, Absegami up pretty handedly, 39-12, as Downey heads to the line, and I think not exactly surprising that she sinks the first, so she'll go for another shot at the line, but both teams definitely with a lot of energy, a lot of fight for the ball, and especially on Millville's side, you like to see that they're still in it, that they still, are playing hard even with this score. I almost feel like I jinxed Downey, but...
Well, you just think jinxed her in the way she fell.
Well, I jinxed her, said she could go 2 for 2. She missed, but she got her own rebound. But Millville kind of lucks out on that.
Yep, she slipped and fell, so Millville with possession. And now some contact. Underneath basket, way to pick up the rebound by Brianni Edwards.
Well, you're almost kind of glad the whistle didn't blow there.
40-14 now.
I don't know that Smith was happy the whistle didn't blow, but they'll take the points.
Grimley hands it back out to Ortiz. Under 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Nice dish to Downey. Downey again can tee it up at any time. She has shown that she doesn't fear shooting it from a distance. That one is going to be off the rim and up off the top side of the basket.
Yeah, unfortunately, once it hits the top, even if it was going to come back down, once you get the top of the backboard there. Is checking into the game, I believe, for the first time. That is Fields, number 2 for Millville.
Kamaya Fields, number 2. Ball in the hands of Cephas, but it didn't take long before we got...
Somehow she came down with it, though, and held on for dear life. But with possession facing Millville anyway, we'll get a Absegami substitution, and I am checking in for the first time as well.
No, that might be Scriven because they didn't have a number for her at the scores table. It's the only one that didn't have a number.
I was going to say, it's process of elimination here.
Yeah, Yakana Scriven. Here comes Downey. She looks to go coast to coast. This time she rims it short. And Millville comes away with it. Jalen Jones. Alley-ooping to Casper. From the right corner, in and out. Good follow-up of the rebound, though. Edwards finds Casper. They play catch on the outside. 150 and counting. This will be 3 if it goes, and it does. So Brianni Edwards, that is giving her 9 points for the game, a team high. Millville's first successful 3 of the game. Question is, does Downey try to answer with the 3? Oh, good block. Edwards making an impact here with the 3, and now the block and steal. Trying to go up, and it does not go. Good save of the rebound, however. Millville still in possession. Look at the hustle by Ortiz trying to get it away from Jones. Oh, nice shot.
And just, you hear the excitement from this crowd. It's 40-19, but you wouldn't know it.
Jalen Jones putting a little excitement into the crowd for sure with that shot. A 3-pointer? No. Millville rebounds, and a whistle and a foul.
And Millville trying to go on a little run here. Absegami has missed a couple shots here, and Millville finding a rhythm. They've still got an entire fourth quarter to play, so it's not completely over yet. It's a 21-point deficit, so tough to come back from, but Millville's showing again that they don't have any quit.
Well, Stephanie Laos would just like to see them chip away at this disadvantage, if you will, on the scoreboard. Jones passes across the Cephas. Shot is up. Shot is no good. Good hustle for the rebound by Jones. And we get a foul call.
Yeah, she was giving up some size there, was Cephas, but I like that she's not afraid to fight that contact and said, all right, you want to come at me? I'm just going to draw the foul instead.
I believe they call such players mighty mites. So Angelia Cephas showing some fight and gets herself to the foul line. Second personal foul on Megan Johansson.
Yeah, it's the 4th foul of the quarter.
So Cephas eyes the basket off the back of the rim.
A little too high on that one.
Looking to make 1 for 2. That one does go through. First point of the game for Cephas, and it's 40-20. 30 seconds left in the quarter. Downey looking to maneuver her way through. We get a foul on the floor.
Yep, they say before the shot.
Let's see who the foul is. It is on Renasia Casper. That's her first. Nobody really in any foul trouble. A few players with 2 fouls. Ball is inbounded. Reese Downey with the dribble. Casper really staying with her. Now Downey gets a little room. Passes it back out. Ortiz. Absegami looking for that last shot. We're down to 5 seconds. She just threw up a prayer.
Yeah, that one wasn't exactly anywhere close to the basket, but nice defense by Millville there at the end to force Absegami basically into no shot.
So we're at the end of 3 quarters. Absegami still comfortably in front, 40-20. Little session from our cheerleaders.
Forgot to change the quarter that entire quarter.
So the 4th quarter just about set to start. And some good news, Millville actually won that quarter 10-6. So there you have it.
It's the little things that sometimes can help you finish out strong. And again, it's going to be tough for Millville here to come back from a 20-point deficit just with the way they kind of started this game. But you at least want to see them fight to the end. And I don't think we're not going to see that. They've given it their all, even with this deficit. They haven't been afraid on defense. It's been a lot of really good defense on both sides today. It's been a rather good game at that point.
So the ball will be in the hands of Absegami to start this 4th quarter, 40-20. And now a steal. So Millville starts out with a little defense, and now they lose the ball back to Reese Downey. She's going to pull up. Absegami will play it outside for a moment. High pass, incomplete, and Absegami loses possession to Jalen Jones. Burkhart back outside to Jones. Burkhart looks to drive. She is hassled on the way in, so she'll go to the line. I believe that's going to be a foul on Susie Pulowski. That'll be her first. 2 shots coming up for Naomi Burkhart. Makes the first one. Mega Johansson checking back into the game for Absegami. Meanwhile, trying to go 2 for 2 is Burkhart. And she does. 40-22 now. Ortiz across the line. Guarded tightly. She gets the ball out. They look to shoot at reaching in and drawing a possession. Yep. Nice reach in by Burkhart to tie up. Number 14, Johansson. And the possession arrow does favor Millville.
It's getting a little loud in this gym. Millville coming out pretty strong to start this fourth quarter.
Naomi Burkhart brings it into the front court. And she passed it into some traffic, but Absegami could not clear that one.
Yeah, that was kind of a little pinball action. Went off of 2 Absegami players and manages to stay in Millville possession.
Burkhart looking for an inlet. Oh, what? I thought Burkhart got that, but it was stolen away by number 4, Claire Fitzgerald. Quickly up court. Downey doesn't get that to go, but it's rebounded by the Braves.
That one might have been deflected a little bit when Downey took the shot.
Again, tight defense, I believe. Oh, we're going to get a timeout called by the Absegami coach, Robert Lasco.
Yeah, Coach Lasco kind of realizing his player was very close to stepping out of bounds, so an alert timeout call there. Their first timeout. They haven't really needed to take a timeout.
It's a full timeout, so we'll take a timeout with them. Our score 40-22, Absegami. We'll be back in a moment.
Many people treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great health care for everyone.
At Minson.
Back at the Thunderdome, Fred Melendez along with Ariel Melendez and our Twin Broadcasting staff. An 18-point lead for the visitors from Absegami. Coaches versus Cancer being celebrated today in a doubleheader between the Absegami and Millville squads, boys and girls. The boys will follow this game. And in between a ceremony for the passing of Greg Goodwin. That's coming up in a little while. Reese Downey just showing off those dribbling skills. Spin move, shot is up, and it skims its way in.
You tend to get all the bounces when you're having a good night.
Melva with possession, shot from the right side, skims off the rim. And Downey had great position. Ball is stolen, however, and Burkhart puts it in the basket.
It was good awareness by Burkhart to catch that pass off and get the shot.
42-24, now Burkhart steals. Gets it to throw in.
And you can see it on camera here. That's the boys basketball team showing their support back there. You love to see that. They are out of their seats right now.
Oh, Ortiz a little physical, bumping off a player. Ball is going out of bounds. It's going to belong to the Thunderbolts. And a little thunder is starting to happen here.
Look at the boys right there. They're loving it. They are loving it over there. It's nice to see them showing their support. Yeah, they're saying quiet down, everyone. Millville has the ball.
Jones gets a return feed.
Yeah, look at Coach Latour. He's loving it too.
There he is.
I think he just knew he was on camera too. He stared right at it.
Yes, he did.
He's still laughing over there.
Well, we have a whistle, and do we have a foul here? I guess we do.
Well, the boys are loving it, so I say we do.
Well, no indication of a foul, so not sure what did the ball go out of bounds?
No, they just put it up.
Oh, okay, it is a foul. I didn't see any indication. But it is on Reese Downey. That's only her second. Pass along the baseline, moving, shooting, no good. Rebound battled for, and a wind up with Fitzgerald for Absegami. Ortiz looking to drive through, and a foul before she gets the chance to drive. And that's the feisty one. Angelia Cephas drawing the foul. That's her first. Robert Lasco, you saw them, Absegami head coach. Oh, good defensive tip. Renasia Casper knocked that one out of bounds. Absegami making a substitute. Back in the game, number 24, Pulowski. Under 5 minutes left in this game. Momentarily losing the ball, and that drew a little bit of a rise from the crowd. Ortiz has the shot blocked. She wanted a foul, and now she's lucky she didn't get draw one there. She came back with a little authority. That looked like a pretty good block.
Oh, one of the boys put their hands up. They wanted the three there from Burkhart.
Well, they might get a basket from her. Anyway, now she dishes outside to the left. Ball in the hands of Edwards.
It is loud in this gym right now.
Boy, you wouldn't know that the lead is 16 for the opposition. A floating shot by Burkhart is short. And the rebound is taken by Megan Johansson, and Absegami with 4 minutes to go. Comfortably in front by 16, 42-26.
And Absegami trying to overload the defense chant with their own offense chant.
That was a sweet move, but no result of a basket, and now a turnover for Absegami.
We're getting some dueling.
You love the faces of the players at Absegami suddenly getting frustrated.
And I believe that's going to force an Absegami timeout.
Well, those are the guys we're going to see in a little bit, but they're having a fun time right now.
Man. And they're getting the Absegami boys a little riled up as they were getting in on the offense chant, trying to quiet down the defense chant. So, yeah, you wouldn't know that what the deficit is right now. You didn't see the score right there, because this gym has been electric.
Stephanie Laos going over some strategy with her squad. Meanwhile, the cheerleaders back on the floor.
To do things I could never.
And I'm just going to say, don't try this at home.
Nope, I could never be thrown in the air.
No.
I could have all the trust in the world for you, but please don't throw me in the air.
No, I don't think I want to be there.
But a nice close-up shot there again of Laos. Just giving her team a little bit of instruction. 3:44 left to go in this fourth quarter. And it's a tough one, but not over yet.
Not over yet, and Millville is winning the second half. They just fell so far behind. That's why the lead is still 16 for Absegami. But credit to the Lady Bolts. They are fighting their way back here in the second half.
Yeah, but again, that's all you ever want to see is you want to see a team play the complete 4 quarters, and Millville has not been cheated in their effort whatsoever.
Thunderbolts will have possession on this inbound play. Edwards finds Jones, and the Thunderbolts.
And I don't think Edwards knew that pass was coming.
And Jones, you know what? Mia culpa. She did the old tap to the chest saying that's on me.
Someone tried to call Edwards. I don't know if that was Jones to let her know it was coming. Yeah, just a little bit of miscommunication and little rushed pass.
Reese Downey dribbling past Casper. Casper staying right with her as best as she could. And will this be a three? It doesn't matter. It's short. Casper gets the rebound, and here we go the other way. Trying to go coast to coast, hits the underneath of the basket. And Casper tried to stay in bounds, but it winds up with Downey, and Downey's going to take it all the way in, skims off the rim. Millville back the other way. That's a travel. Too many steps.
And she knew it right away. Yeah, Coach Labosh just saying relax.
Yep.
This Millville, they're trying to play a little fast break ball right now, and yeah, time isn't completely on their side, but they still don't need to hurry the shots as they are.
I'll tell you what, that's a decent timeout, and I'll tell you why, because Ortiz's pass came across the line, and coming out to get it was Yakana Scriven, but she also stepped back in the backcourt, so had that been picked up, that would have been Millville ball, I would think.
Yeah, so a little bit of a alert. Well, actually, they showed Millville with no timeouts left. So are they saying that was called by Millville?
It couldn't have been because Absegami had the ball.
No, they're fixing it. Yep, they just put the timeouts back up for Millville.
Yeah.
All right. Though, if anything, there we go.
Now we got a 2-2.
I'm trying to keep hold of the timeouts as well, and you got me confused.
2:50 left on the clock. Reese Downey will inbound the ball for Absegami. Coming out to get it is Scriven. Back to Downey, and she's going to draw a three-point play possibility. That'll end her frustration for now.
And the Absegami boys showing their support. Well, these two teams are going to face off in a little bit and already creating a little bit of a spark between the two sides. So we'll have an Absegami substitution.
Now, they call the foul, the scoreboard showing on number 13. I don't see a number 13 on Millville's roster. So I don't know who that was on. Nonetheless, the shot is missed. Millville players falling all over themselves. They're going to wind up having the ball somehow. Let me see if number 13 is on the floor. I don't see a 13.
Anyway.
I guess it doesn't matter.
Anyways.
Millville does get the ball to the front court. Almost thrown that one behind Burkhart, but she saves it. Dribbling outside is Cephas. Shot, no good. Lots of players battling for the rebound, and probably our preemptive star of the game.
I don't think it's preemptive at this point.
She's done it all. Steals,
I think her
rebounds.
first quarter told us the story.
Yes, she did. 2:10 and counting. Ortiz dishes it back outside.
And Absegami doesn't really need a shot. Ooh. I thought that went off for Downey. Yeah, with 2:01 to go and a sizable lead here. Absegami's not going to hold it for 2 minutes, but they're not exactly going to hurry a shot either.
Fitzgerald goes all the way out. Almost stolen. Downey does a great job of saving it, and Absegami still in possession as Lily Ortiz has it. Trying to get past Burkhart. Shot is up, and shot is through. And that's another three-pointer. So that 5-point run, and now a turnover by Millville. 5-point run by Absegami has built the lead back up to 21. Just working it outside for the moment as Ortiz takes the dribble, hands off to Downey. Downey has plenty of opportunity to drive. She passes instead, the shot misses. Tried to get others involved, not a bad thing at all.
Yeah, because she had an open shot there if she had wanted to take it, but a little unselfish play.
Burkhart passes to the right, shot is up short.
Yeah, there's not enough on it.
Scriven got the rebound for the Braves.
Now's when you start to believe Absegami's going to try and hold this ball for the rest of the game.
Ortiz.
Or not.
Three-point shot. Skims off the rim. Scriven battling for the rebound. I'm not sure she didn't travel there. There was a lot of foot shuffling.
And she wanted the foul.
She wanted the foul, but looked like she was shoveling her feet a little bit.
She was going in a little circle.
Yeah.
And I guess did her best to not plant that other foot.
Coach Lasco directing some things from the sideline.
Very emphatically.
Yeah, I heard something there. And there's a three-pointer. That's going to be way
she
short.
hurried that
She
one.
didn't set herself up to shoot well. Absegami with the basketball. They're down to 35 seconds. They're going to come away with a victory. Half a minute to go. Lily Ortiz looks things over. Guarded by Jones. Ortiz looks to shoot. Now she's boxed in by 3 players. Somehow got the ball through.
I don't know how that got through. Yeah, they're just passing. They're not looking for the shot.
Ortiz.
Well, they were as soon as I said that, but.
Well, Ortiz draws the foul, and it's on number 11, Jalen Jones. So Lily Ortiz will get 2 free throws with 7 seconds left.
And with 7 seconds to go, Downey's going to hit the bench. So that's going to end her pretty decent night, I'd say.
Yeah, 28 points is nothing to sneeze at. First shot is good.
Yeah, and Absegami getting their bench players in with the final 7 seconds left.
And I'm not sure, but I would guess if they're taking their starters out, Ortiz may come out as well if she makes the shot. And she does. But she is staying in.
Yeah, for 7 seconds left there. Not really a point. We'll see if Millville tries to get one final shot.
They do. It's short. Knocked out of bounds with a point second.
I was like, I can't even put that up.
0.1 seconds to go, yeah.
I can't put 0.1 up with my clock. So, I mean,
yeah.
Millville won't even have time for the shot here. Yeah.
So there you have it. Absegami in cruise control for the most part in this game, led by Reese Downey. 28-point effort for Reese Downey, and Absegami pulls away for a 49-26 win over Millville. The two teams going through the handshake ceremonies at the end of each competition here in the high school basketball scene. Those ladies right there, even though they lost by the number that they lost, they battled, especially in that second half. So we'll take a timeout here, get our star of the game all coordinated for you as Absegami wins this one 49-26 in the first half of our Absegami Millville Coaches versus Cancer doubleheader.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is your hometown team for banking. We offer banking which is small town focused and customer based. We know you and we are for you. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is a nonprofit and federally insured. Solid as a Thunderbolt airplane, we are your team. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, 1601 Cedar Street.
Hi, I'm Bob Millard, President of Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union. Come see us and experience banking as it used to be.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to, there is really a God. We try to find Him in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places, and through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find Him. That's by personal experience with Him. Come visit us this Sunday. We can introduce you to Him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
Many people treat their health like a game. With the Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Our mental health services focus on the emotions and behaviors that affect your overall well-being and features psychiatric, counseling, and addiction services, including our exclusive Fresh Start program, designed to help combat the opioid epidemic in our communities, plus all the other specialties you expect from Complete Care. Level up your health with us. The Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great healthcare for everyone.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is your hometown team for banking. We offer banking which is small town focused and customer based. We know you and we are for you. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is a non-profit and federally insured. Solid as a Thunderbolt airplane, we are your team. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, 1601 Cedar Street.
Hi, I'm Bob Millard, President of Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union. Come see us and experience banking as it used to be.
Christmas time. A time for Santa. For gifts, candy and gingerbread houses, and Christmas trees. Lights, decorations, and festive moods. But if it was just those things, Christmas would be an empty holiday. Christmas is about the birthday of the Christ child, Jesus. This Christmas, why not come and find the true meaning of the season? New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
Many people treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great health care for everyone.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is your hometown team for banking. We offer banking which is small town focused and customer based. We know you and we are for you. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is a non-profit and federally insured. Solid as a Thunderbolt airplane, we are your team. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, 1601 Cedar Street.
Hi, I'm Bob Millard, President of Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union. Come see us and experience banking as it used to be.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to, there is really a God. We try to find him in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places, and through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find him. That's by personal experience with him. Come visit us this Sunday. We can introduce you to him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
Many people treat their health like a game. With the Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Our mental health services focus on the emotions and behaviors that affect your overall well-being and features psychiatric, counseling, and addiction services, including our exclusive Fresh Start program, designed to help combat the opioid epidemic in our communities, plus all the other specialties you expect from Complete Care. Level up your health with us. The Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great healthcare for everyone.
At Mintz.
And now, back to the game.
Back here at the place they call the Thunderdome as the Absegami Braves come in and spoil the Millville girls' home opener. I'm Ariel Melendez here with our star of the game, Reese Downey. Had a game-high 28 points, helping to lead her team to the 49-26 win. First of all, we were told pregame you have a pretty good three-point shot. We saw a lot of that today. Safe to say you're not afraid to shoot it from anywhere?
Yeah, today was a little rough. I've been off the past 2 games. I mean, we've only had 2 games so far, but I'm usually better with threes, and my coach just tells me to keep shooting, so it's just what I'm doing.
It kind of speaks to you as an athlete, the fact that you finished with 28 points. You had, let's see, 1, 2, 3, at least 3 three-pointers, got a couple more in there as well. But to be able to say it was a tough night for you for 28 points, just what's that kind of say about your competitiveness?
Well, I was hoping I could reach for as many points as we could as a team, and not really myself. But I mean, I always try to get the most I can for a team. But I think we were a little rough in the third quarter, so we just got to pick up on that and then get our points up.
Yeah, and how good was it that you guys were able to come out to that big lead in that first quarter? I think that really helped you guys kind of down the stretch. And yeah, Millville was kind of able to get a little bit back into it, those final two, but how important was that big lead that you guys got to be able to hold on there?
I think that's really what helped us hold on to the game at the end of the quarter, because they did catch up. They are a good team, and they were like giving us a run. We weren't playing that well on defense, so for us to be up by 20 in the beginning really helped us, I think.
And there was a lot of noise in this gym, a lot of excitement kind of on both sides. Both boys teams were getting into it a lot, I'm sure. That was exciting for you guys to have those guys and their support behind you.
Yeah, I think they have a game next, right? Yeah, so we're staying here to watch them, so that should be good. We should do the same.
Yeah, and just a final question. You talk about wanting to kind of help out as a team, and you did show a little bit of unselfishness kind of towards the end, kind of getting your teammates some shots. How nice is it to be able to have kind of everybody get involved? You had a couple of other players, obviously. Pulowski has 9, Ortiz 6. You got a couple other girls involved. How nice is it just to get everybody else involved, even when you're having a good game?
Yeah, I think the more that all of us score together is better than just one person scoring. I mean, I don't want to just be the only one trying out here, and I think it's better if I like pass it, give more assists, and we all combine as a team. We should win more games.
All right, thank you. That was our star of the game, Reese Downey, a game-high 28 points as Absegami comes away with a 49-26 victory, spoiling Millville's home opener. We'll be back for the second half of our doubleheader as the Millville boys will try to get their first win of the season or try to add another win on the season against Absegami Braves. So we'll be right back with that in just a little bit.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is your hometown team for banking. We offer banking which is small town focused and customer based. We know you and we are for you. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is a non-profit and federally insured. Solid as a Thunderbolt airplane, we are your team. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, 1601 Cedar Street.
Hi, I'm Bob Millard, President of Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union. Come see us and experience banking as it used to be.
Christmas time. A time for Santa. For gifts, candy and gingerbread houses, and Christmas trees. Lights, decorations, and festive moods. But if it was just those things, Christmas would be an empty holiday. Christmas is about the birthday of the Christ child, Jesus. This Christmas, why not come and find the true meaning of the season? New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
Many people treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great health care for everyone.
At Mint.
And now, back to the game.
Well, we're back here at the Thunderdome. The first half of our doubleheader in the books now as Absegami comes in and gets a tremendous performance from Reese Downey. Not only was she a high scorer with 28 points, but she played defense, made some steals, blocked some shots, and just really led the way in every facet. She got offensive rebounds, and she was just all over the court for the Absegami Braves.
Yeah, and in talking to her, it's always kind of nice to see from athletes of that caliber that they try not to make it all about them. You know, she knows how good of a player she is, but to have that one, to spread the ball around and get your teammates involved and just know that you're only as good as your team. You always like to see that from athletes, just at any level, but especially the high school level, to be able to see kind of her humility and know that And even though she finished with 28 points, she's like, I could have been better. I haven't been shooting well the last couple games.
Yeah.
So to even see that as well, you just know how competitive she is and how good she wants to be for this
The
Absegami
very
team.
good athletes, they could score 50 points and still find something wrong with their game. That's why they're such great athletes. And, there was moments there where she showed her frustration on some things. The face never hides. What's your feeling?
Yeah, it's very easy to see, and I think especially at the high school level, they're not as easily hiding their emotions as maybe you do at higher up level. But yeah, she's definitely a talented player, and I didn't ask her about it during the interview. I spoke briefly with her before. She's going for the 3-point record, a state record, and she did mention the points record for Absegami as well.
Okay.
So that's something else. So we would have to have the numbers. I don't have the numbers in front of me, obviously, of what she's at in her career. But she mentioned their points record as well. It is something that she's looking at.
So she's going after the school record for career points and, of course, the state record in 3-point shots made. So a talent there, Reese Downey getting it done today. She scored 22 points in their season opener. So just today she raised her average to 25.
Yeah, not that bad. Their third game of the season. So Downey having a good start to her season. But you like to see that kind of towards the end, she was passing the ball around, getting her other teammates involved. And we'll kind of take a look at how Absegami fared scoring-wise, aside from the 28 points that Reese Downey had. Not just a team high, but a game high as well. So we'll go down the rest of the scoring list here for the visiting Braves as they come in and kind of spoil Millville's home debut as Millville drops to 0-3. So taking a look here, Reese Downey obviously had the game high 28 points for the Braves. We also had Susie Pulowski finished with 9 points, all of those coming in the first half. Lucy Ortiz, Lily, sorry, I'm trying to read your handwriting. Added 6 points, followed by Emma Grimley, you see right there with 5, and Megan Johansson rounding out the scoring. All starters except for Pulowski getting on the scoreboard. Fitzgerald was the only other starter to not have a point in this game, but a rather balanced offense. Well, I mean, you see the 28 and say balanced, but the fact that they were able to get a couple players on the scoreboard to finish out with those 49 points. And then moving over to Millville's side, it's a little bit of a tough outing. It was kind of tough in that first quarter. They really weren't able to get much going, but Naomi Burkhart, the freshman, finished with 10 points. You kind of see why Millville kind of wants to run things through her and let her do what she can do out there. Followed by Brianni Edwards with 9, Jalen Jones 4, Kamaya Smith 2, and for the fact that Angelia Cephas only had 1 point, she was sure all over the court, as was, she didn't score in this game, but Casper as well played a lot of excellent defense. So unfortunately, Millville does drop to 0-3, but they certainly showed a lot of fight, and you wouldn't have known that they were down as big as they were. And I think that's something that I talked about in the interview just a little while ago, that the fact that it was so exciting to be able to have a game like this where despite the score, both teams were in it, both fans were in it, the boys on both sides were in it. So I think we might see both teams stick around and watch the second half of our doubleheader here as Millville will try to get back into the win column, losing their last game. Again, a very similar team in the fact that they're young. And that's what Coach LaBosse really stressed to me, was that they've got some things they want to clean up, and you can see that there are times they're playing maybe a little bit too fast, and maybe that was just Absegami trying to get them off the game a little bit. But it's a learning process, it's a growing process. It's a team that lost some pretty good talent after last season. They lose 3 of their seniors, and then another player unfortunately didn't end up returning this year, but they'll grow as the season goes on. Coach LaBosse as well. This was kind of her second year now coaching 2 teams. It's her third year as the coach of the basketball team. Mentioned a little bit different being the head coach versus the assistant coach. You have a little bit more responsibility, and you could see her kind of throughout the game as well, trying to get her team involved. Again, an unfortunate loss for Millville, but they didn't show any quit at all.
Not at all. And we did enjoy the hustle. Naomi Burkhart took command of that fourth quarter, had 6 of her 10 points in that fourth quarter. And again, you mentioned the fire that was placed on the hardwood by players like Cephas, Edwards, Jones, and Robinson. They all particularly
Casper
played
as well, when she
Casper.
was out
That's
there.
right, number one. And she just they all just hustled as much as they could. It just they ran into a better team tonight, a much better player leading the way.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. There's going to be times when you run into those teams and run into those players that just find a way to get through anything that you throw at them. But the fact that this Millville team was able to never quit and show that energy throughout the entire game. Yeah, I'm sure they were frustrated, especially after that first quarter. I mean, there was nothing to really be happy about. And if it wasn't for that tough first quarter, we could be looking at a much closer score because, Millville took command in that third quarter and that fourth quarter as well. And the score doesn't really say it, but they really turned things around after that tough first half and made it into probably maybe a much closer game than Absegami thought it was going to be at first.
They won the second half 16-15, so that's something to be said for the Thunderbolt ladies, and we are glad that we had a chance to provide some coverage for them. So is Sandy Davis-Scribble. She loves the fact that we did the game,
Yeah,
so we are pleased to have that.
Yeah, we always try to get out to a couple girls' games and see what they have to offer. We obviously want to do as much as we can with these teams and, provide coverage to anyone who isn't able to make it. And, we see, as we said, Michael Andrews watching from Pennsylvania. So anybody that's maybe not able to be here, wants to check out the game, it's something we always love to do.
And, of course, George Lynan saying the same thing we've been saying. Millville still has a little bit of fight left in them. That's good to see. Well, we have a doubleheader for you coming up as the boys are taking the court shortly on this Coaches versus Cancer in memory of Greg Goodwin situation that we have, and we'll be honored in between games as well. We'll talk about that when that happens. Our final score in this game, Millville losing to Absegami 49-26. Ariel Melendez, Fred Melendez will be back with game 2 and the ceremony for Greg Goodwin right after this.
This has been a QBC television production, in association with our partners and sponsors. QBC broadcasts on Comcast Cable Channel 22, and live streams its programming on Facebook and YouTube. All rights reserved by Quinn Media and QBC, programming that serves the South Jersey market.